I will refer to the Chairman of the Committee on Energy ng House of Representatives, representing the 2nd District of Oriental Mindoro, Congressman Reynaldo Mani.
Thank you, Lakay. To Doc Mike, Jojo, Sika President Jojo Verano, of course, Yusek Jones, and the representatives from EMD and DNR, meron pa bang ibang agencies? DOE. DOE. Alam nyo, when I received the invitation letter, I must admit I was so impressed that unang-una yung tema, solving Metro Manila's air pollution problem, front-end approach. Sabi ko, ang ganda nito. Although Metro Manila to, hindi kasama yung lugar to, kasi South Luzon kami, hindi pa nga kami. But then again, I think the bigger part of the problem really is contained in Metro Manila, so okay yun. And then looking at the program and the lineup of resource persons, sabi ko, wow, very impressive. To name a few, Yusek Monsada, and sabi ko, okay, ito kasi Committee on Energy ako. Of course, Secretary Pahe, Secretary Domingo, Mr. Chua, Mr. Ang, Mr. Lee, Sec Montejo, Sec Abaya, Francis Tolentino, and then from the Academy, UP Ateneo de La Salle, Cuba. Sabi ko, wow, impressive ito. This should really make a lot of difference when we pursue our initiative and really solve the air pollution problem in Metro Manila. So, pasensya na kayo, medyo ako kasi I'm candid and I'm frank and so I'd like to say that medyo parang bitin, yung mga participants natin, those we expect to be here because of the impact of the issue, probably did not interest them. I show a lot of interest on the part of government. Buti na lang dumating si Yusek Jones. And kasi ito naman talaga, this is not even energy, this is actually environment. Except that we are a big contributor to the problem. Yung energy, particularly the oil industry, which is within the jurisdiction of the Committee on Energy. And so I decided that I should be here because when I delivered my privilege speech sometime in June of 2014, I started my crusade to really advocate for cleaner fuel and fair-priced fuel, or para mas maintindihan natin mas mura kasi mahal ng presyo ng ating oils, no? Gas and diesel, sobrang taas na. So sabi ko, maganda ito, even if sabit lang ako dito because I'm really energy, not environment. But then again, since I am a major contributor of the degradation of our environment because of the pollution, then I might as well be here. Unfortunately, for those who are really involved here, parang kulang ang interest nila, kaya, you know, I lament that. And I hope I will be frank and candid again. I hope that this symposium and this initiative will not just provide or is not meant to provide a political platform for any leader who would want to be known and counted and to get votes, nor should it be a marketing platform for businesses to thrive. Instead, I hope that this is an honest witness, a real advocacy for us to protect our environment and to uphold the right of the people to breathe clean air. And this is where I'm coming from. So, so I'm here, and I'm happy to note that you're here, no? Because at least there are some interested people, there are enthusiasts, there are advocates of clean air that are here that probably can start to make a difference to the country. And so to the distinguished officials of the government, the officers and members of Clean Air Advocates, Coalition of Clean Air Advocates. I do not know if we have members from the academe here. Importante din po ang academe because I think yung mga experiences natin, we need to put a little science on what we do. And yung si Ken, no, from UniOil, thank you. Of course, the media personalities present and all other advocates and enthusiasts. A pleasant morning to everyone, and I'm truly honored to be part of this event with high hopes of fruitful collaboration among government, private sector, academe, clean air advocates, enthusiasts that may result from this symposium. As I said, as a policy-making body of government, the House of Representatives through the Committee on Energy and its oversight committees, which I chair, would like to play a proactive role in this noble undertaking to ensure that RA 8479, otherwise known as the Downstream Oil Deregulation Law, fulfill its promise of providing clean and fairly priced fuel to our people. I began my crusade as early as when I first met my kababayan Deo Relo, who is from Mansalay, who is a petroleum engineer, and he showed me a video of what it is, affecting our environment. And siguro, before I continue, I'd like to show it again to everyone, and I hope that this will awaken everyone on what else can we do to protect our environment and to afford our people clean air.
Achieving the personal blockchain and to prove how effective this TV system can be. So we will, the junior driver will start editing, and we will see how fast the smoke of this junior can be. Okay.
Isang jeepney po ito sa UP, yung lumiikot ng palagin. Ito po, kung makabuga po ng gusto, ay napakatindi. Hindi ko alam, wala ba LTO dito? Paano nai-release ko ito? Kasi aside the verse,
Finished test driving this jeepney for the fourth time here in the UP campus. So we are back here to interview the driver to see what happened and how everything returned after we put the cleaning needle here in his jeepney. So, come on.
Same jeep, same engine, wala akong binago except the fuel, except the diesel. So, yan po, no? Nakita nyo kanina, a few minutes before they replaced the fuel, it was belching smoke heavily. And yan nga tinatanong ko, LTO wala rin dito, MMDA wala rin dito, and yet we want to clean the air in Metro Manila. So how can this be if our government is not even interested in seeing this, no? And in participating in this initiative. So I met Deo and he showed me this, and I was so impressed. And a few weeks later, I delivered my first privilege speech as Committee on Energy Chair, entitled "Reengineering the Philippine Energy Sector Towards Sufficient and Affordable Power towards cleaner and fairly priced fuel." And from that time on, I continued doing my work as a legislator, trying to access to as many people who are affected by this. And so I stumbled on Gina Lopez, and Gina, who went to Mindoro, introduced me to Mike, and so I think this is something is happening in my advocacy, and I'm so happy about it. But then again, there were two meetings. First, a SONA, of which I couldn't attend for many reasons, but I had a previous engagement at the time. I just came back from my foreign trip, and I was fortunate to be able to lead the clean air in Europe, because I think the people there are more involved in protecting their environment and cleaning their air. So now they have adopted, I think, even higher than Euro 4. And dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, we're still at Euro 2. Ewan ko, talagang nahuhuli na yata talaga tayo o natutulog tayo mga Pilipino. So anyway, according to a report by Environmental Management Bureau, motor vehicles are the main contributors to air pollution in cities. A report from DENR estimates 80% of the pollution in Metro Manila comes from vehicle emissions. The burning of diesel, gasoline, and gasoline releases harmful pollutants such as carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, particulate matters, and other forms of pollutants. In a study by EMP, Metro Manila registered the level of total suspended particulates, or TSPs, at 118 in 2013 and 136 in 2014 micrograms per normal cubic meters, against the recommended 90 micrograms per normal cubic meters. Masyadong mataas. Air pollution is further aggravated by heavy traffic. Traffic jams during rush hour, according to DENR, magnifies the release of air pollutants by as much as 400%. Attention, MMDA, DOTC. This is not to mention the fuel wasted. Attention, DOE. According to JICA, we are losing around 2 billion pesos a day because of traffic congestions, and by 2030, we will be losing 6 billion pesos a day if we do not find a solution to this. Attention, perhaps DTI, DOL. Air pollution leads to global warming or the abnormal rise in temperature and ultimately to climate change. The typhoons that we have experienced in the last decade, Frank, Ondoy, Sendong, Pablo, Yolanda, and many others, have already killed thousands of people and destroyed billions worth of properties and agri-products. Attention, the DND, DILG, DA, DOH. These strong typhoons, according to some scientists, are results of climate change. DOST, DNR. Reportedly, rising temperatures of 1 to 4 degrees Celsius in the sea and ocean can strengthen storms and kill aquatic resources. It can also cause severe droughts, leading to lower harvest, food scarcity, and high prices of commodities. Air pollution is deleterious to our health and renders the population vulnerable to all kinds of serious and even fatal diseases. Our poor commuters who ride the jeepneys or buses every day, if not walk along the pavements in major thoroughfares, are very vulnerable because they are exposed to harmful pollutants. Children, the elderly, those with cardiovascular and respiratory diseases, pregnant women are most vulnerable to disease caused by air pollution. According to Secretary Mon Pahe, we are spending more than 7 billion pesos annually on healthcare for diseases related to air pollution. Napakamahal, magkasakit, at lalong masakit ang maagang mawalan ng mahal na buhay dahil sa sakit. Sa huli, ang mga mahihirap nating kababayan ang higit na nagdurusa. Una, dahil sa mahirap na pamumuhay, at pangalawa, dahil sa sakit na dulot ng maraming hangin. So much has been said of the effects of unclean, polluted air, and many solutions have been put forward to address the problems, but to no avail. So I ask, are there other ways of addressing the problem? Could it be that the cause of the problem is the fuel itself? Kasi marami tayong sinasabing mga panukala dito na yung sa LTO, yung mga ano tawag nito, yung emission testing, puro mga back-end yun eh. Kanya doon sa front-end tayo, baka naman na may diferensya yung fuel itself, baka yung diesel, baka yung gas or gasolina mismo may diferensya, baka yung formulation ng ating mga oil companies. Kala ko nandito rin, buti na lang dumating si Ken, pero si Ken kasi is just importing these fuels. Yung Uni Oil is just importing fuels, hindi naman sila nag-refine dito. Unlike petrol and probably Shell, may refinery pa ba Shell? So I was expecting that they would be here. If there is anyone who should be interested here, dapat sila rin ito, pero wala. So how can we ever address this problem if the people who are probably the cause of the problem is not even interested? So let me give you a heads up. In the coming days, I will file a bill which seeks to amend Section 1B of Presidential Decree 1865, which prohibits the adulteration of petroleum products and the possession of such petroleum products for distribution. I am proposing to increase the penalties to ensure that we promote a policy that serves the best interest of our people. Second, I will try to find a way for my committee to look into these issues. If the Environment Committee is not looking at this, I will try to do it through the back door, through the downstream oil deregulation law, which I intend to do in the next coming days. Hopefully, I will run unopposed again like in 2013, so that I can do this even by myself if need be. And I will call on the people who should be here to attend my committee hearing, so that if need be, I will send the invitation Kung hindi nila siniseryosong si CAAP, Coalition of Clean Air Advocates of the Philippines, let us see if they can do that also to Congress. 17 years had elapsed since RA 8479 or the Downstream Oil Deregulation Act was enacted. So it's high time to assess whether our fuels are cleaner as promised. I am perplexed that many smoke belchers remain roaming our roads. Oil smuggling remains unabated according to Filipina Shell and Petron, and the country is losing as much as 40 billion in taxes. Mind you, smuggled oil can be the source of adulterated fuels or diesel, and according to Ramon Ang of Petron, 30% of gas and diesel consumed are probably smuggled. In the end, we must remember the famous maxim, we reap what we sow. If we let Mother Nature suffer, we will suffer. Global warming is happening now, so we must all be committed to work together in order to stop the degradation of all of our environment and mitigate the health problems caused by climate change. Progress and technology are not bad at all, but we must pursue them mindful of the consequences that technological advancement can do to our nature and to the people. We can still progress without losing the protection and the beauty of nature. So let me pose a question to all of you who are present here. What solutions are your agencies, companies, and institutions pursuing in order to ensure that we breathe clean air? What are the alternatives that we can pursue to secure our well-being and the welfare of the future generations? I challenge everyone to do your share and try to make a difference in your respective areas. Let us not blame and rely only on government for the ills of the environment. If we want change, let us start from within ourselves. Because if we don't, then we will forever just point an accusing finger on everyone and get no improvements at all in how we do things. For now, I will just solicit your thoughts on the matter so that I can be better guided in crafting the bill that I will sponsor in Congress towards affording our people what has been promised of cleaner fuels and cheaper fuels, and extending it a bit further to afford our people the clean air, which is the right to inhale at any time of the day. Thank you and good morning.